My engagement ended because I looked at my fiance's sister's newborn and said, "That baby looks like you." I pushed for a paternity test. The test proved I was wrong, and her family still treated me like I was the villain for even asking. I'd been with my fiancé for 4 years. We got engaged last year, and I thought we were solid. I was around her family constantly. Holidays, birthdays, baby showers, all of it. Her sister and I weren't close, but we were friendly. Then Maria announced she was pregnant, while she and her boyfriend were on and off. Around the same time, my fiancé started spending a ton of time with her. Late night calls, endless texts, moving help, errands, just checking in. I told myself, asterisk, she's pregnant, family rallies, asterisk, but the uneasy feeling didn't leave. It got worse after the baby was born. I went to the hospital with everyone. I leaned in, saw the baby's face, and my stomach dropped. The hair, the nose, the whole face shape, he looked a lot like my fiancé. And yeah, we're Latino, so we share features. But that wasn't me saying all Latinos look the same. It was me noticing the baby didn't resemble the supposed dad, and did resemble my fiancé. I tried to be careful when I brought it up. I asked my fiancé privately, "Is there anything you're not telling me?" She went from 0 to furious. No calm talk, no reassurance, just anger, disgust, and how could you even ask that? Then she shut the conversation down like I'd committed a sin. So I spoke to her sister. I didn't scream. I didn't threaten. I asked about the timeline and when she and her boyfriend were actually together. I said the baby looked like my fiancé. She started crying and acting like I'd said something unspeakable. Then I said the one thing I thought would end the madness. Do a paternity test. First, she stared at me frozen, then her hands clenched around the blanket. Next, her voice cracked. "Are you accusing me?" After that, I said, "A test ends speculation." Then she sobbed and yelled for her boyfriend. And finally, my fiancé stormed in, furious, like I'd attacked her. Her parents got involved immediately. Everyone kept throwing around the word disgusting. People acted like I'd accused them of incest. I kept saying, "I'm accusing an affair, not something criminal," but nobody cared about my wording. They only cared that I dared to question her right after she gave birth. My fiancé refused the test at first, which made me spiral harder. If the answer was obviously no, why not prove it and move on? Eventually, Maria agreed, saying she wanted to clear her name. I waited for the result like my entire future was sitting in a lab. The test came back. The baby was her boyfriend's. No genetic connection to my fiancé. Everyone expected me to grovel and apologize like I'd committed a hate crime. I said I was relieved, but I also said I didn't think asking for proof automatically made me evil. That was when my relationship actually died. Wedding planning stopped overnight. 3 days later, my fiancé packed a bag and said she needed space. Maria and her boyfriend went no contact and called me unsafe around the baby. I never touched the baby. I never raised my voice. But apparently questions alone made me radioactive. I kept asking my fiancé why she never defended me. She said defending me would invalidate her sister. She started repeating, "Impact matters more than intent," like it was a magic spell. Then she hit me with the line that still stings. "Even after the test, I don't feel relieved around you. I feel unsettled." Her parents told me they wanted one thing, a real apology. Not, "I'm sorry this hurt." They wanted, "I was wrong to question anything, and I was wrong for mentioning we're Latino." I couldn't say that honestly. Being wrong about the outcome didn't mean my concern was pure malice. 2 weeks later, my fiancé asked to meet. She showed up, already decided. She said the accusation changed how she saw me forever, and my refusal to apologize without qualifiers proved I cared more about being right than being trustworthy. I asked if anything could fix it. She said, "No, probably not ever." After that, her whole family blocked me. No goodbye, no closure, just erased. And the craziest part is, I'm being told I ruined everything because I asked for proof, got it, and still wouldn't confess I was a monster. Maybe I misread the situation, but I'm not going to spend my life pretending blind trust is the only kind that counts.